Hello guys, welcome to a new video. In this video, I'm going to discuss about arithmetic and how to improve arithmetic. Let's start, okay? So first of all, I would like to give you an outline about the syllabus. This is the syllabus and we can divide arithmetic into two parts. First is the base and then is the core, okay? So these are the base chapters of arithmetic. If you are initial or if you are at the beginning stage of your preparation, first learn these four chapters, then go for these chapters, okay? So this average, ratio and proportion, percentage, mixed and allocation. So these chapters are always necessary for solving questions from these chapters because here there is a key concept and we use these concept here for solving the questions, okay? And when it comes to the core part, we have partnership, problem on ages. It is very simple chapter, like we only need ratio and proportion concept for solving it. And when it comes to time and distance and trains, they have almost similar concept, so learn this chapter together. Then when it comes to simple interest and compound interest, these chapters are also interrelated, so learn it together. Likewise, permutation and combination probability, these two chapters are also interrelated, okay? And when it comes to mensuration, we need to learn equations. If you know equations very well, you will be able to solve these chapter very easily. And the remaining chapters are bought and stream, time and work, and profit and loss. So this is about syllabus. Then how to improve arithmetic? That's a topic, right? So let's start. Arithmetic is all about four of these factors. Like first, you must know about the concept. What does this concept mean? Let's check. Okay. This is my revision note and this is the chapter profit and loss. Here concept mean that you must be able to find the profit percentage, the loss percentage, the discount percentage, and you must know about what is market price, what is selling price, what is cost price. So you must have an idea about the entire chapter, and that's what concept mean. We use this concept to solve problems, okay? So if you are not able to solve a question from this chapter, this means that your concept is not clear. So the initial step in improving arithmetic is clearing the concept, okay? So if you have a clear concept about a particular chapter, you will be able to solve all kind of questions from the chapter. I'm not talking about speed, I'm just talking about the concept, okay? If you know the concept, you will be able to solve questions from that chapter, right? So concept must be clear firstly, okay? Next comes the knowledge. From where does this knowledge comes? What is the importance of knowledge? Knowledge is getting familiar to more kind of questions. Like in exam, there will be certain type of questions that will appear from a particular chapter, okay? So you need to be familiar with more kind of questions. Then if that questions came in the exam, you will suddenly start solving it, right? So for that, you need to practice maximum number of questions. So this is a PDF which I posted recently in our Telegram group. So in this you can see in a chapter they have provided a lot of questions. So practice these questions regularly. This will increase your knowledge and you will, like what to say, you will be familiar with more type of questions. So knowledge gaining means that being familiar with more kind of questions, more number of questions, so that you will feel easy, okay? Because you are not seeing that questions for the first time, you have already a good practice. So practicing more questions or getting familiar to more questions will help you to solve the question as fast as possible, okay guys. Then comes the approach, which means that in maths we can solve a question in different ways. Like there will be different methods for solving same question. If you choose the best approach, you will solve the question as fast as possible. So in the competitive exams like bank exam, solving questions fastly is very necessary. So in arithmetic, if you are at the initial stage or if you are still struggling as that because of you are not getting marks here, you must try to change your approach, okay? For that, what can you do to increase your approach? You can watch YouTube classes. Like I always used to say about Ashish sir, Harshal sir, if you follow them regularly, you will come to see that they are using a different kind of method which is very easy to do, okay? So learning new approaches will help you to increase your score. So that is a very important thing. I will show you a demo regarding this, okay? Then comes the calculation speed. Okay, even if you have a good approach, calculation speed plays an important role, because if you're very slow at calculating, you won't be able to solve the question fastly. Being banking aspirants, you will have a minimum good range of calculation speed, and in arithmetic also calculation speed plays a major role for increasing the attempts. Okay, so that is the fourth factor. Okay, so these four factors connected, or the combination of these four factors will help you to score good in arithmetic. Okay, so for that we need to practice a lot. Okay, guys, I have discussed four factors which is very vital in improving arithmetic. Let's test that factors in this question. Okay, this question is from the chapter Time and Work. And imagine if I don't know the concept about the chapter Time and Work, will I be able to solve this question? Definitely no, right? And even if I take time, if I know the concept, I will do the question, right? So concept is very important in solving the question. Okay, even if you take time, you can solve the question. This means that your concept is clear. Okay, and next thing comes the knowledge. Okay, imagine I am sitting in the exam hall and I got this question, and I'm not familiar with this kind of question. So I will take time in thinking how to solve this question, and I will think about the solution. I will think about all the concept together to solve this question. But imagine I am familiar with this kind of question. I have practiced a lot of questions like this during my practice time. I will start solving it at the moment I say this question, right? So knowledge plays a role here. Like you are sitting in the exam hall, a question came in front of you. If you want to solve that question at the moment you read this, your knowledge must be high. You must be familiar with that type, right? So if this question is a new, like if this question is new to me, I will be thinking how to solve this. I will be thinking of all the concept, and it will take time, right? Okay, guys, so knowledge plays a role here. Getting familiar to more kind of questions plays a role here. Practicing more questions plays a role here. So we have discussed about the two factors. Let's come to the third factor, that is approach. Okay. Imagine I have done a mock test. Okay. And I am analyzing it. While I found that I am taking more than the time taken by topper. Okay. For solving that particular question. But I have enough knowledge. I already know this type of question. I have, what to say, enough concept. I know the concept very well. Then why I'm taking a lot of time? There comes the importance of approach. The topper took less time because her approach or his approach will be different. They will be doing the question in another method so that they can solve the question very fastly. So approach plays a role here. So I will solve this question here. So here the question is that A can do a work in 12 days. B, we don't know, let it be X. And they together can do a work in 8 days. So in how many days B alone can do? In the normal way, we will do like this. 1 by 12 is 8, A is efficiency. 1 by B is B's efficiency. 1 by 8 is the sum of their efficiency. And from that, we can find 1 by B equal to 1 by 8 minus 1 by 12. From that, we will get 4 by 8 into 12, which mean that 1 by 24. So 1 by 24 equal to 1 by B, B equal to 24. So this we will get in the conventional way. And there is an equation for solving this. That is xy by x plus 5. If this kind of equation you learn, this is a kind of equation which is using to solve these type of questions. So if I know the equation, I will start directly. I will put the values like 12x by 12 plus x equal to 8, and from that I will directly solve. So these are the two ways which I can solve this question. So there comes the approach, and if we take the correct approach or the easy approach, we will be able to solve the question as fast as possible. Okay guys, and finally comes the calculation speed. I have already shared the tips for improving your calculation speed in my previous video, so kindly check out that. And then next, let's discuss what can I do to improve. The first thing is find out your weak section. Find out your weakness. Like you need to find out that where you are lacking in concept, where you are lacking in knowledge or calculation speed or approach. You need to find out it first. then only you will improve. Okay. The second thing is that you need to also find out in which chapter you are facing problem. When I talk about myself, these two chapters create problem on me and I'm working on that. So like this, you will also have certain chapters which you feel like very tough. Okay. But in the exam, we need all these chapters because it's a competitive exam. So we must know the concept of each and every chapter. So work on that. Okay. So in this, find your weakness means you need to find out the weakness in chapter wise, and in general. Like in general, you will have weakness in something, maybe in concept, maybe in knowledge, and in chapter wise, you will be weak, maybe in understanding the concept. So you need to find out that. Then reduce paperwork, practice mind calculation. Okay, so this can help you. This is very important. You don't need to write all of this. Like I have shown you a demo like this, right? So in the exam hall, while you are doing mock, don't write all these things like 1 by 12 equal to 1 by b. No, directly start solving it. So start practicing mind calculation. This is another important factor. Okay, and reduce paperwork. This will help you to increase your score, because if you are calculating in mind, you will start solving it easily. Then you can attempt the next question, your attempt rate will be high, right? And the another important thing is revising concept. So you need to revise concept. As I have a revision book with me, this is to revise concept, because after some time there is a chance that I will forget it. So you must prepare a book for you like this, so that you can revise concept regularly. So revising the concept is also very important, because in course of time there are chances that you might forget it. Okay, so practice this revision also. And another thing is approach. Learn new approaches. Okay, that may help you to score well in arithmetic. How can you learn new approach? You can interact with your, like, those who prepare for banking exam and other aspirants. You can follow other aspirants, there may be your friends. Okay, so you can ask them how they are solving a question. From that you will understand new approaches. And you can watch YouTube classes. Okay, so these are the two ways where you can learn new approach. Okay guys, something I missed in between, that was quizzes. Doing chapter wise quizzes will help you. So I will suggest you SmartKida. Here go to the quiz section and take quantitative aptitude. You can see chapter wise quiz. See this: partnership, similar interest, time and distance. So this will help you to practice in time, and that can also increase your speed. Okay, so if you practice quizzes like this in the mock test, you will be doing fastly. So follow chapter wise quizzes for improving. This is another method of improving. And okay, that's all about the video. This is what I wanted to tell you. So arithmetic is tough. Okay, it's obviously tough because we have a lot of chapter. Kindly follow these tips, then I hope you will be able to improve it. It will happen gradually. Don't expect that, okay, I watched this video, from tomorrow onwards I will get good marks. Not like that. It gradually happens. Work on it. Consistently work on it. You will definitely find an improvement. All the best for all the aspirants watching this video. Thanks for watching, guys.